Have you ever stopped to think about the impact of simply stopping chasing after a woman? Many men believe that persistence and dedication are the keys to conquering someone. But the truth is that scarcity creates value. When you're not desperate for attention, when you know your worth and put yourself first, a woman inevitably starts to think three things about you. And today, we'll unravel what goes through her mind when you become a man who doesn't chase. Stay with me until the end to learn how to apply this in your life. First thing, he must have something very valuable for not giving me attention. In nature, everything scarce becomes more desirable. If you're constantly available, always sending messages, insisting on meetings, you automatically devalue yourself in her eyes. Now, when you become a man focused on your goals, who has his own life and doesn't place a woman at the center of his world, she naturally begins to wonder, what does this guy have that makes him so self-confident? This is the key to creating genuine attraction. The Stoics always taught that a man should be centered on himself. Epictetus used to say, quote, "Freedom lies in the ability to control your own emotions." Close quote. If you feel anxious about not receiving a response or not being in her presence, this is a clear sign that you need to strengthen your mind and priorities. Moreover, think about the professional environment. Imagine a successful entrepreneur. He's always busy, taking care of business, seeking evolution. He has no time to beg for attention. And what happens? He naturally becomes more respected and desired. This same logic applies to personal relationships. Second thing, why doesn't he react like others? Most men panic when a woman distances herself. They start to double their efforts, try to prove their value, and ironically, end up pushing the woman away even further. But when you remain unshakable, without haste, without submitting to emotional games, you create a powerful psychological effect. Doubt. She wonders why you don't act like others. This makes her rethink her perception of you. Marcus Aurelius said, quote, "If you are troubled by something external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your interpretation of it." Close quote. If you allow a woman's attitude to dictate your emotions, you are surrendering your power to her. Stay firm, continue focusing on your purposes, and observe how this changes the relationship dynamics. Think of a poker game. If you reveal your hand too early, you lose the advantage. If you maintain calm and play strategically, you increase your chances of success. In the game of relationships, it's the same thing. Those who maintain composure have control of the situation. Third thing, he is a challenge, and challenges are irresistible. Being a stoic man doesn't mean being cold or indifferent, but having control over your emotions and actions. When you don't present yourself as an easy prize, you become a challenge, and challenges are irresistible. Women don't want a man who begs for attention. They want a man they need to conquer. Seneca teaches us, quote, "The man who controls himself controls the world." Close quote. If you behave like a man who has his own path and doesn't deviate from it for external approval, you naturally become more attractive. The woman will realize she needs to earn your attention, and this completely changes the game. Look at great leaders and influential personalities. They don't beg for acceptance, they inspire respect. Think of a warrior who doesn't run after battles, but when necessary, acts with precision and strategy. This is the type of man who leaves a mark and whom people, including women, want to have around. Conclusion. Now that you know what happens in a woman's mind when you don't chase her, it's up to you to decide what kind of man you want to be. Will you continue worrying about her approval, or will you become a man of value? A man who has his own path and naturally attracts by who he is. Understand, true power is not in conquering someone, but in becoming someone worthy of being conquered. Women come and go, but your evolution as a man must be constant. If you want to continue evolving, growing, and becoming unshakable, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. And to show that you've made it this far and are committed to your evolution, give this video a like. Until the next video, Heir to Wisdom.